Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your Bitcoin report. Thank you for coming to the show. Today is October 30th, 2018. Let's get the show started. Let's open up the charts right here. And the first thing we want to do is take a look at Bitcoin on Bitstamp. What we're looking at is 62.52, and we're looking at something that had a little fall in price, but now it's stabilized. It's not really going anywhere. The bears are pushing it downward, or trying to, and the HODLers, the army of HODLers, is not letting them. And so that's where we're at right now with this. And so now let's take a look at a news story about the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom, the Bank of England, England has decided, and they're mulling, banning cryptocurrency assets. They're mulling it over. They're thinking about it. They say they have no intrinsic value whatsoever. And they're telling investors, you should be prepared to lose everything. Okay? So they're starting this whole campaign. I can see the seeds of it starting first in the United Kingdom with the Bank of England, and it'll probably spread to America too at some point, and it'll probably spread to different countries. I know where they're going with this. This is they're starting the approach of this is money laundering, and we've heard it all before, over and over again. They use that money laundering thing over and over again to nauseam. You know, I mean, it just makes you sick when they're trying to get their own way on things. And their own way in this case is, I know where they're going with this. They're not thinking about banning these cryptocurrencies. That would be impossible. They'd create a huge black market and it just wouldn't work. No, what they want is control. So let's read a little bit further here. It says, as part of a Treasury-led task force, you know, you can just picture them all sitting there. These are the guys that have the big beer bellies, and they're all sitting around the table. The piggies, you know, the porkers are all sitting around the table talking to one another. This Treasury-led task force. How much tax-paying dollars are they making? To be so well-fed, you know? This is the thing. And what do they do all day? They sit around in meetings. And, I mean, it just irks me. But anyway, the Treasury-led task force, the UK's Financial Conduct Authority, has released details of its investigation into how UK regulators should approach the cryptocurrency industry, mostly by defining the different kinds of cryptocurrency and their underlying blockchain technology. Much like an old man who yells at the cloud, the UK government is lashing out at the cryptocurrency industry. Not only does the report reaffirm its views that crypto assets have no intrinsic value, but financial regulators are even considering banning certain kinds. The report ultimately details the actions the UK government is taking to keep the crown safe from dodgy cryptocurrency businesses and token peddling fraudsters. You know what? The real fraudsters are these fat cats who sit around the tables making meetings all day deciding to punish the ordinary people. They don't want you to ever have anything in life. They want to have it all. You know, and it just makes me sick, these guys. They're like bankers. Very similar to bankers. Bankers make me even more sick. It says, while warning the general public not to do their own research before investing, to do their own research before investing. The first quarter of 2019, it will have finalized a consultation on the potential prohibition of certain types of crypto assets, in particular derivatives like contracts for differences, options, and futures, could be outright banned next year. These kinds of investment tools are already being heavily used by the United States investors on Wall Street. It is also looking to heavily regulate cryptocurrency services like wallet providers and exchanges. So now we're getting into the nitty-gritty, boys. This is the nitty-gritty right here. It says, it is also looking to heavily regulate cryptocurrency services like wallet providers and exchanges So I'll tell you what I'm getting at right here. Remember I did program on this. That the simple change that they're going to make for control, the governments, they're not going to ban cryptocurrencies. They're going to make one simple change for control, which is that they are going to take control of the wallets so that they know who's using the cryptocurrencies and where, because the wallet is going to key your Bitcoin address or cryptocurrency address to you. Assigned wallet addresses. This is where they're going. So what they're going to do is they're going to crack down. See, it says they're also looking to heavily regulate cryptocurrency services like wallet providers. Okay, why are they after the wallet providers? I'll tell you why, exactly why. They want to get that registered, that your number that you use to send your Bitcoin out with. You're not going to be able to pick that number yourself. That number is going to be keyed to you. This is where they're going to go with this. And so right now what they're doing is the government's trying to shake up the industry, put some fear out there that they're going to ban, but really what they're after is this. They're really after getting the number onto your wallet so that they can have that number in a database. And they can see all of your purchases then. Because once they get the whole world onto cryptocurrency, once everybody's using cryptocurrency in the entire world, nobody's using cash anymore. See, they can't see where cash is going. You can be out there and you can be spending cash and they don't know where. They don't know how much cash you got. They don't know where you're spending it. They want this. They want this. It says that the government here is also looking to heavily regulate cryptocurrency services like wallet providers and exchanges. That's where they're going to come in, is with heavy regulation so that they can get their hands on the money. Greasy little pigs. It says, there are substantial potential risks associated with crypto assets, and most immediate priorities for the authorities are to mitigate the risks for consumers and market integrity and prevent the use of crypto assets for illicit activity. See, they're always going back to this bullcrap about illicit activity and money laundering and so on. They're going to use this. They're going to use this as a technique, as a crowbar, to get in there and assign you a wallet address. This is where they're going with this. In fact, the FCA says it will implement one of the most comprehensive global responses to money laundering. See, again, this money laundering. I mean, I've never heard so much talk about money laundering in all my life. It says to tamp out illicit Bitcoin activity. There's no more illicit Bitcoin activity that with Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies than there used to be with cash. For years we had cash. Tremendous money laundering going on with cash. In fact, even now, cash is the biggest thing they use for money laundering, not cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies is an illicit act, always illicit activity and everything else. You know, I just get sick of these people in the end. What they really want is they really want a two-tier society. That's what these people that sit around these desks, these fat porkers, what they really want is a two-tier society with them at the head and us at their feet. This is what they really want. This is what they're trying to get. This is what every single day they go to work, and what they're trying to get is to suppress the common man and put themselves as God so that they can put their foot down on our neck. You know, and I mean, this just makes me sick in the end. So this is what they're up to. This is all about control, and the UK's starting it first. Over in the UK, it's going to spread. This control aspect of the cryptocurrency industry is going to spread. It's not a banning thing. They're not going to ban it. They're not going to say you can't have it. They're going to control it. They're going to try to control it because they know that this is taken over. These guys, listen, these guys did not get their foot on our neck for being stupid. These guys got their foot on our neck for being smart. The problem is we're the stupid ones. We let them do it to us. We sat back and let them put their foot on our neck. You know? And they're holding their foot on our neck, and they want to squish it down tighter. They want to keep us in a total state of being basically slaves to the system, slaves to them. And they're sitting back and they're studying this. They're taking a look at cryptocurrencies and they're figuring out how they can regulate it and how they can, and they're working on this. They're working hard. Listen, thank you guys for listening. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next show. Bye-bye, guys.